Hello, so I'm Catherine White, and it's time for me to start talking about my 6-month business support program. It's called Move On and Thrive. I've just, back in September, just finished one circle of it, and yeah, I'm gearing up in the next 6 weeks or so to do it all over again. How did I get here? So I'm an energy healer and a coach, and I get asked a fair bit about how I do what I do and where I find clients and that kind of thing. And I thought I would share because it seems to be something people would like to know. I kind of have this idea, this future idea of therapies and spiritual practitioners being as normal as hairdressers and manicurists and massage therapists. Um, really like to normalize it, put us all in the mainstream. Because everyone loves a bit of self-care, self-growth. So my focus is mainly spiritual business owners and artists. That is my own background as well. So that's my area of interest, but also that's where my learning happened. I was a self-employed artist for years, and I ran a business making dolls before getting into this healing mark. And so in this program, it's a support program. So in this program, I provide support. There are a bunch of written materials, videos, resources available to work through, and also there'll be weekly group coaching. I was blown away by some of the lovely things that people said from the last group about just how important the group became to their progress, and the opportunity it gave them to see, I suppose, contextualize what they were doing, and the impetus to keep moving forward as well. So part of the problems that I see again and again for folks in our sphere is structure and running towards overwhelm. You kind of you've got these skills, these incredible skills, and you want to share them with as many people as possible, but then the businessy side is a bit more crunchy and can feel sleazy and not in alignment with energy practices. And so what I do in this 6 months is to show you how that's not the case. It doesn't have to be that way. Everything we do can and really needs to be in alignment with ourselves, with best practices, with integrity. And from the heart, if it's not making us feel good, it's not good. That's the overview of what I'm helping you to do. So you, through the 6 months, would have a plan of action. You learn to create it yourself, and we do it together, so that you've got that skill going forward of how to prioritize and make time. Time is a huge one. Make time for yourself and for your other priorities beyond the work ones. And then I think a really important integral part of that as well is like creating the motivation to take the action steps. And that I do that as well. I provide you with the blueprint, the secret sauce, if you will, of almost how to remove yourself from the motivation. So it's not a case of needing to motivate yourself anymore. It becomes the tapping into the drive and the focus that we have already, and channeling why not channeling? I don't use that word lightly, but yeah, channeling that inner force um, in the best possible way, so that the whole process of running a business, the all of it, um, the promotion and the being with clients or customers, is it's led, it's guided, it's focused, and we take out the busyness, the crazy thought. So yeah, so with this 6 months, in that time you'll be making that plan and reinforcing your intuition and self-confidence. There'll be time management and prioritizing skills. It's a weekly meeting, 3 times a month, meeting weekly as a group, and then once a month meeting to hold masterminds, and there'll be kind of more focused meetings on, for example, I'm doing one on manifesting, one on honoring boundaries, and I might do one on power. I'd like to let the group lead what they need the mastermind to be, but those two are definite, and possibly one on power. Else, more overview. There's an element of one-to-one coaching I'm putting in this time, more coaching. So you'll be seeing me regularly one-to-one throughout, to make sure that no one's getting left behind, that everybody's getting their needs met, and they're keeping on top of whatever goals they're setting. And finally, because I'm an energy healer, a large part of this course is going to be about getting like properly to the roots and core issues of things that hold you back, and blocks, and all the things that seem difficult to surmount, all the stodgy things. There's a module on tech without tension for folks who are a bit tech phobic or social media phobic or internet phobic, and we can work through the underlying causes of that. So I don't have a certain date yet. Last time I ran it, it filled up in 10 to 15 days. I was fully booked. So if you want updates of when it is actually going to be available, get in touch and I'll put you on my list. And yeah, I'm really excited for it to start. Excited to see who joins me. What glorious, gorgeous souls I get to work with for 6 months. It's really, I'm stoked. So that's, yeah, I hope that covers it. And ask me questions if it doesn't.